and we're back with another tutorial. This time I'm going to be doing another video on how to use Screenflow, just because I really like this program. And so this time we're going to be going over the video tab right here. We're going to go over all of these tabs eventually. Hopefully I can get some of these videos out faster for you guys, because it's been a while. So you have to, as long as you have your video selected, I just have a video of my desktop. There's really nothing going on in it. But I'm just going to show you some things. So I'm going to actually make a duplicate of it. You don't have to do this if you're not trying to do it, but basically I'm just here so you can see two different ones at the same time. So if, and actually I'll make them, actually I'll just change the color of that, but, well, so first of all, you have opacity, so you can make that opaque, and if I like move that and go back to the beginning, you can see when it like fades. There's a lot of different, like, that's useful for if you're trying to like fade it out, I guess, or something. You kind of fade it out at the end, or if you just want, like, you know, some opaqueness because something's behind it, that works too. Scale is just the scale of this. You can do the same thing. So you see scale, it like scales it evenly though. You can also scale it just by dragging this around, but you really don't want to do that too much unless you already unless this is a different size than what you actually have this set as, because usually I have it set automatically for the YouTube kind of correctness. So let's select that again, and then you have reflection. So if I actually make this smaller and then move, oops, don't want to do that out of the way. As you see, oh yeah, actually the opaqueness a little bit better. So I'm not, so we gotta put that back, but we gotta check reflection on this one. Let's actually make that really obvious. And add just regular reflection of stuff. I make that opaqueness though, I don't want that. And yeah, reflection, pretty simple what it does. As you see, there's a reflection down here. Doesn't really do too much, I guess, because you're not really gonna see that area. There are times where you'll see that area if you make it bigger. But yeah, so that's reflection. Do I have reflection on both of them? No. Whatever. Okay, next we have shadow, which is basically the same thing, except you can set shadow. See, you can see the shadow under this now, and you can offset it different lengths. Change the color even if you want to change the color to, like, I don't know, any color. Just like set it to the regular color. And then opacity, you can set the opacity differently. Blur is like, yeah, it's like it makes it bigger and smaller, because basically what it's doing is it's making it sharper or blurrier, I guess you would say. I really don't know what it's called. It's just, if it's sharper, it's less, and the more blur it has, the farther it'll go out, because the farther it has to blend, essentially. So that's pretty simple too. We're gonna skip all that for now though, by the way. So we're gonna go controls, and if our regular, you know, saturation, which is just saturation. Don't really know how to explain it. There is brightness and contrast. If you want to add some of the light levels, I guess, really is what that's for. So you make that saturated and really dark or something. That looks so bad. Whatever. And then, you know, if you got video filters, you can add the filters here, but I do not have any filters, so I cannot add any. In regular filters, as in if you're on Instagram or something, not anything special, but you need to get them yourself. So let's go back to the top where we have positioning, basically where you can just position it wherever you want. With these, you can just do the same by dragging it anywhere you want, just like that. And actually, you see the reflection better now. The reflection is this area right here, this whole area under it. Now I made it smaller. I didn't even notice that for a minute. What else is there? X rotation. Rotation, you can spin these things around, make it kind of cool. Make it, like, you know, really interesting here, like just like that. But you can also do the, actually no, you can't. Never mind. I was gonna say you can do it by dragging it around. You can't really spin it. You can just spin it like left or right. You can't spin it like this. There are uses for this too. Although, what's this? Never mind. And I think that's actually pretty much it. Cropping. Okay, cropping. We can actually. I'm gonna do it on this one. We'll drag that out of the way. We'll do it on this one. So for cropping, you have your left, right, bottom, top, and so you just crop the area out. And there's also other ways to crop that we'll go over later. But this is an easy way if you just want to get like some of the, like, say you want to just get the top bar out for max. Just, just crop that part out. That's not the best way to do stuff, but I don't know why there's a bar on the side now, but whatever. Oh, there we go, fixed it. So yeah, you just crop the top bar out. Pretty simple. And also say you want, I don't want you guys to see my stuff on the side, so we just drag that out. Not far enough though, so we're like, never mind. You can't do it that far. Whatever, I messed it up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing the other tabs, so things like the volume or audio, there's screen recording, there's callouts, there's touch callouts. I'll probably do both of them in the same video. Annotations, text, and then that's the media thing. Well, I probably won't go over that too much. I should do that. We should go over that now. The media thing is simple. It's pretty much just to add your own media and stuff that you can just drag and drop anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching.